Hi guys! Well, there was just one more thing standing in our way of levelling the ground for the pond, and that was finishing the removal of the old one. So after Daniel shovelled out the last of the sludge, I removed the pavers that had been stacked up to sit plants on, and I had moved to use as temporary stairs. Then came the removing of the wood that fastened the pond liner, and finally removing said pond liner to see what was underneath. Now, I was about 7 months pregnant at the time, so it wasn't the easiest job I'd done. But I managed to do this in about an hour. Ta-da! The old pond built by the previous homeowner. Here I am just collecting some of the frogs that had appeared in the old pond after it had rained for a couple of days, and bring them back to the frog pond that I had created for them. Next up, removing these big slabs. Apparently, this was the hard part. First, we removed some of the surrounding laid bricks to dig around it, but it was a lot deeper than we thought. So we removed the whole foundation before trying to dig a deeper hole, hoping to find the bottom. But still no luck. Now the problem here was that we'd hit groundwater, so the slab kept sinking when we finally managed to get it to budge, which is why we tried to leverage it out somehow, which also didn't work because we couldn't find the right angle and it was so heavy. In the end, we realised that the new pond would be less deep than the old pond, so Daniel ended up sawing them off at ground level. It turned out that this wasn't easy either because they were reinforced. But we got there in the end, and it was finally time to continue levelling. So make sure to follow along with our journey to see what we do next. See you next time!